we are in a new month. It's already February. My goodness. So we have a new theme. As Petra mentioned, it is Love Lifts Us Up. Now, we are not talking about maybe the love you're thinking about. It's beyond the Hollywood hallmark and this like romantic, heart fluttering love. All those are great, but love is so much more than that. Love is the cosmic force. Like, I love that description. It's like not it's the cosmic force. All right, now, I know that there are a lot of Star Wars fans out there. Oh, we got a few in here. So let's just start there with Star Wars. What does Star Wars say about this stuff? Okay. Well, in the movie A New Hope, for all you Star Wars fans, yes, Obi-Wan Kenobi was talking to Luke Skywalker, and what Obi-Wan Kenobi said is about the Force, is he said, the Force, it's what gives a Jedi his or her power. Now, I can say her now because we have some her Jedis, right? So it's an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us and it penetrates us and it binds the galaxy together. Okay, the Force binds the galaxy together. Now, if that wasn't enough, in the Last Jedi movie, they got really clear in defining succinctly what the Force is. And it's the energy that flows through the cosmic ecosystem. And I love that. It's like the cosmic ecosystem. And it's this energy, and it flows everywhere. There's no place where it is not. So I'm really going to now move this thought of the Force, the cosmic force, into one word: love. Now, what's in a word? Well, this word is everything. Ernest Holmes tells us that love is the cosmic force whose sweep is irresistible. That's one of my favorite descriptions that he uses. Nothing can resist it. Nothing can stand against it. It's just like this sweep. That means it's active. It's not still. It's like always moving. And he also brings from various other traditions and the way that this word love is described. And he says that love is the central flame of the universe, nay, the very fire itself. And it's been written through all the ages that God is love. And since we are its expression, since we are this expression of love, this image of the eternal being, that which has no beginning, that which has no end, then that means that we are love express. We are this love expressing. Ernest Holmes also says that love is the self-givingness through creation, the impartation of the divine through the human. So this is the place right here in each of us where this love shows up. You see, everybody has something to say about this word, love. I'm going to keep sharing what is said about it this morning. Ralph Waldo Emerson tells us that love is a synonym for God. So there we are again. Love is God, God is love. You can say love is spirit, spirit is love. You could call it the force, whatever one chooses to call it, the thing itself. It's like we can't even encapsulate what love is. This essence of love, sometimes it does elude it, elude us, but it pervades. It is in everything. And as we know, this boundless love, it fires the heart. It's like the heart could be like a cold furnace, like needing some stoking, and something happens. Someone comes into our own energy field, an event, we see something, a memory, whatever. Just moments ago, I needed to fire the heart. I thought of a memory and it was like it fired my heart. And so it stimulates our emotions. It renews the soul. It proclaims that spirit is right here, right now. Ernest Holmes says that only love knows love, and love knows only love. And so words, he tells us, cannot express its depths or its meaning, although I'm attempting to. It's this universal sense that bears witness to the divine fact that God is love. Love is God. It is interchangeable, which means everything in this cosmos, everything in this universe is this love, this cosmic force. All things, all events, all occurrences, all happenings are rooted. And in a way, since there's only one thing, it's all coordinated in an intelligent principle, right? That this love, God, Spirit, is in and through and back of everything. This whole thing of life. It's the power through it all. It's the law that sustains it all. It's the impulse projecting it all. Ernest Holmes tells us. And it's the unity within it all that binds it all together. So this entire cosmic force, this entire cosmos is in complete unity. And our lives, each of our lives, although sometimes it appears that we are separate, all of our lives are rooted in this unity. And our relationship to it is instantaneous and mutual. So, in summary, thus far, it's like the cosmic force is everywhere present. It's in and through everything. It's the fire itself. It's the central flame of the universe, this thing called love. And it's this power through this unified system. And this is where our life is rooted. This is where our life is. This is who we are. This is as we move in this unity of love. I have a few stories in my life where I've experienced this power, this cosmic force that is instantaneous. And a few years ago, I was riding on an airplane when we were all free to move about the cabin of our lives. And it was a very full airplane, maybe one or two empty seats on it. I was on a business trip. And I had an aisle seat, one of my preferred seats on an airplane. And we were taking off, and we weren't long into the flight, and a mother had a baby with her. And that baby started crying. And that baby kept crying. And that baby was like a constant cry. And I could, as I was reading or whatever I was doing on that airplane at the time, I could feel the energy around that baby. The energy shifted. And it wasn't supportive energy. It was like, hey, can you get that baby to shut up? Can you get that baby to quiet down? Can you get that baby to stop crying? It was like this new energy field around the baby that was crying because something was up. And what I did is I turned to look just to get to see where is this baby on the airplane. I got a sort of sense of it. And then I just went within and I just became that energy field. And I started like um, being that love. And it was like this unified love with this baby. I wasn't trying to change it. I was just being this unified love. And like, that is the truth of who I am. That is the truth of this baby. That is the truth of this moment. It's the cosmic force. It's moving in and through everything. And it did not take long. And that baby stopped crying. I don't really know if I was the one who had something to do with it. I bet I did. But it was that cosmic force allowing that which we are to be fully present in that moment. And that baby did not cry for the rest of the flight. And it taught me how this cosmic force can change everything around us. That's why Martin Luther King, I know, says that love is the only creative, redemptive, transforming power in the universe. And Ernest Holmes will say that love is the greatest healing and drawing power on earth. And I know that this is the truth. This is the truth of what this cosmic force is. And I'm here to tell you that this is the truth of what love is. And I can truly testify to it.
Ernest Holmes says, grace is the givingness of life. And that certainly is given automatically. But we are only saved by using it.
The stirring hymn, Amazing Grace, which is fundamental in the African American community and certainly in all of Christianity, was written by a former slave trader, John Newton.
Testify is about the journey to loving yourself and how this amazing grace always carries us.
Sometimes you just don't understand how life is the way it is. Things don't always go the way you planned them. But I believe that God and time are synonymous. And through time, God reveals all things. Be still. Stand in love. Pay attention.
I just wanna testify. I just wanna testify. I just wanna testify. I just wanna testify.
When I look back at my life, I shudder when I think of the danger that I put myself in, knowing that amazing grace brought me back, although I'd go again and again and again. I am free of danger, I am free of fear, and my mind is at ease. In spirit, mind, and body, I surrender myself daily to you. Oh yeah. I just want to testify. Ooh. when you learn to love yourself, accept yourself, forgive yourself, respect yourself, believe in yourself, be yourself with amazing grace as your constant friend. I'm free of danger. I'm free of fear. My mind is at ease. I don't regret yesterday, because yesterday made me who I am today. Oh, I wanna testify over and over and over and over and over. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved and set me free. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see.
Mm. Mm. Thank you, Candace. Thank you, Candy. Yeah. Wow. Amazing grace. Grace. It all ties together. I remember a few years ago in foundations class, one year that I was teaching, we were talking about the subject of grace. And there are all kinds of definitions and ideas and thoughts about grace as well. And a student in the class, after the whole discussion, just basically shared how significantly important it was to this person that they have this whole new awareness of what grace is. And this person summed it up so well that I have a Post-it note still in my office to remind me of this, that this person's definition of grace is life is for my good. So this brings us to another key thing about how love lifts us up, this cosmic force. And that is the fact that we are surrounded by and immersed in an infinite good. See, life is for our good. And Ernest Holmes tells us that there is no power in the universe that, having created humankind, wishes to destroy any of us. God, life, is good. There is nothing in the universe that conspires against any of us but ourselves. there are many times, as we know, that we don't show up as this cosmic force, that we sometimes, each of us, make a choice and do not show up as love. And so then there is at times conspiring against someone. That's not the truth of how life works. That is not the reality of all of this cosmos. Life is for our good, and life is for more good. Ernest Holmes tells us that there is nothing in the universe that wishes evil to anyone. Indeed, it is only as we experience good that God is expressed through us. So the more we completely realize good, happiness, and success, the more perfectly we do express spirit, and the more of spirit we become, the more this love we become. That is, the more God becomes personified through each and every one of us. It's the way in which we show up. We are that personified cosmic force of good, personified cosmic force as love. And so that which is back of everything must be good. It must be complete, and it must be love and harmony. We tend to get it wrong a lot of the times. But love is what lifts us up. Love is what can bring that fire. Love is what enables us to know that the one I'm looking at is the one that's me. It's not the other. So this undivided energy, this undivided force, as Obi-Wan Kenobi would call it, and this undivided delight, as Ernest Holmes likes that as his favorite part, exists at the center of all of us, and it is undivided. And when we come to realize this in its truest sense, in its highest hope of how this life works, then we are no longer undivided within our own selves, against our own selves, and we're not undivided with one another. This cosmic force known as love is the pure essence. It's the atmosphere. It's everything. You don't even have to try to analyze it, because it's common to every single person. It's common to every sentient being. It's common to every animal life on this planet. It's evident even in the response to what happens with plants. If people love plants, the plants respond. It's everywhere present. There's scientific evidence that proves if you talk to plants and touch plants, plants will thrive more, will grow more, will respond more. And there's all kinds of analysis that attempts to say, well, is it the CO2 that I'm expressing right now as I talk to the plant? I believe it's that cosmic force. I know it is. I've had almost 9 months, almost 10 months now, as many of you know, with a new experience in my life. I've not ever had children before, so I've not ever been around a newborn. I've not ever been able to witness how life responds to my energy in as clear and in pure of a form as with one of our granddaughters, Aria, who's just over 9 months old. When I am that cosmic force in its purest sense, and I'm aware of I'm being that energy, she responds. She responds as that same cosmic force with me. And we get to play, and we get to laugh, and we get to have the greatest and the grandest time. When I'm not showing up as that cosmic force, she responds. She feels the energy. It's not the words. She can feel the energy. If I'm not being that, and the energy and that force within me is not of this boundless love, she responds very quickly. I can see it on her face. I can see it in her temperament. I've missed it so much with Petra. But Ari is showing me in these over 9 months all the times that I am it and all the times that it's not being revealed through me. I believe that if we talk to one another, if we show up with one another, if we be that love more frequently, in this frequency, we're in alignment with the cosmos itself, everything thrives more and more and more. Because we're in alignment with this cosmic force, this cosmic power. And this cosmic force is continuously pressing forward into everything, through everything. And all it wants to do is express that which it feels and knows itself to be, and for the sole and only purpose of its own delight. And Ernest Holmes wrote that, and that's saying a lot. And so as we are being that and expressing that and showing up as that for ourselves, don't forget that, and each other, then life is in alignment, and this love knows no bounds. The eternal goodness gives itself to all, and this spirit, this cosmic force, is showing up more and more as humankind in humankind, because it is humankind. Wouldn't it be great to be kind humans and show up as love? That's what we came here to be, because that's what we truly are. And so I invite you this week, between now and Valentine's Day, when love is so celebrated, is to be aware, am I being that cosmic force? Am I being in alignment with love? I'm asking you for the next 7 days to stand by me and stand with me in this awareness. Am I right now being this cosmic force of love? Let's stand by this for the next 7 days. And I promise you, you will witness love reflecting back in your experience more and more and more.
You can dance now. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light you see, no, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Come on, stand stand by me, stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should crumble and fall, and the mountain should tumble down to the sea, oh, I won't be afraid. No, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Come on, stand right by me, right by me. Hey, whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Come on, stand by me. Just stand by my side. Stand by me. I'll stand by you. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me.
Thank you, Candy. Yes. So I want to end as we're standing together here on a reading from the Ernest Holmes papers. It's the end of the chapter, The Philosophy of Ernest Holmes, chapter 3. He ends it with, "We are the one with the eternal and ineffable presence, divine spirit. We are one with all the love and beauty and peace and presence and power that there is in the universe. It is what we are. Thou hast made us. Thine we are. And we are that which thou art. And thou art which we are. There is one life. That life is God. That life is our life. That life is perfect, infinite in eternal peace, ineffable beauty, stillness, silence, tranquility. The peace of that which everywhere is but does not move. But all movement takes place in it, the limitless strength of that force and energy that supports the universe, upholding its own creation in cosmic harmony. The love which eternally gives of itself through the outpouring of its own spirit, to the delight of its own soul and the expression of its own will, and the joy of beholding. With all this, we identify ourselves. With all this, we align ourselves in simplicity. Not shall the mind contradict. That which affirms itself shall be united. So let's be united within ourselves and know that I am the cosmic force of love. You are the cosmic force of love. We are the cosmic force of love, whose sweep is irresistible. And so it is.